As the fall season unfolds, it's time to start thinking about the upcoming holidays here. With demand for holiday travel expected to rise, securing your flights early, folks, can save you money and stress. For more on what to expect in the coming months, we've got Brian Kelly, the Points Guy founder, the Points Guy.
The original. There's many others now.
OG. Brian, great to have you here in studio with
me.
us. So what on the demand front can we expect this holiday season? Just more crowded airports, more contention?
It's going to be really busy holiday season, especially with the economy showing signs of giving consumers a little relief. Those, rates coming down. I think people are just feeling good about spending, and all the reports we've seen on consumer spending, people are shelling out for travel. They may scale back in other areas, but especially on the upscale side of the market, we're seeing huge interest in places like South Africa, safaris. I'm actually going next month, and the flight prices are extraordinary. Now, there still are deals out there, and actually airfare in 2024 is still below where it was in 2019.
Okay.
But what I encourage people to look at is the total picture, because on the economy fares, while fares are about even, there are now more fees than ever before, and baggage fees, et cetera. So the total cost of flying, but the fact of the matter is we're not seeing the crazy airfare inflation like we were in 2022 with that revenge travel. So there are deals out there.
So talk to us about timing here. Everybody always, they want to know what is the best day and the cheapest day to book flights, and is there a deadline for when to book your holiday travel?
Look, we're going to look at large numbers. Every route is different, and there might be a conference in Vegas that, if that's your hometown where you're trying to go for the holidays, that could skew things. But in general, for Thanksgiving, domestic travel, you're looking at about 45 days in advance is the sweet spot. So you still got a couple weeks left. I would say just start monitoring today. I love using Google Flights. It's free. It'll pull in most airlines, and there's actually it's called Points Path, and it's a browser extension that you can put into Google Flights. So it'll show you the price of the flights, and then how many points on that airline's program. And it'll actually give you a recommendation. Hey, you want to use your United miles? That's a really good deal, or not. So that's one of the cool new tools that's come out this past year that it saves you a lot of time from saying, should I use my miles or not? It's all on one screen, all the different currencies.
It's so interesting because in my feed, I get some of these travel hacks, even when you're using Google Flights, for instance, like just put in a destination, don't put in a date, or don't put in, where you're flying out of, things like that. What have you found to be the top travel hack in this day and age when you're using some of these?
Flexibility is how you save money. In the green room right before this, let me see what deals are out there. It's actually cheaper. So if you want to go Thanksgiving to LA, New York to LA, it's about $500. But I wanted to see what Europe was like that weekend. So long weekend in Europe, you can put in New York City to Europe. In Google, they have an Explore tab. And it's actually $50 cheaper to fly to Copenhagen and Paris and London from New York than it is to go to LA. So, but certain cities were more expensive, Barcelona, et cetera. So you can filter by nonstop. And that's where I like to go where the deals are. And if you're flexible, you want to go to the Caribbean, you can do the same search for Caribbean, so that's really how you save money. But I will say for the international flights, you want to book 3 months in advance. So for that year-end trip, I would say book now, because international flights really start to skyrocket as the departure date approaches.